Hello there, Internet. Hello there, YouTube. I got that backwards. It's fine if I could speak. It would be far, far, far too OP. It's enough. I have many of them, unfortunately. Stacking debuffs, as they say. Uh, just let me press some buttons here, and then we'll get into the stream. I'm going to be continuing to grind the attempted true solos, which means I'm going to continue to get my head kicked in. But that's how it is. That's the way it is. Pardon me yawning. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, I took some pill last night to help me sleep, and
Let the games begin.
it helped me sleep. It's still trying to help me sleep. Anyway, cosmetically, we have massively upgraded our salts. He agrees. But you know what? I was thinking I might actually just try my my boy, my great sword bounty hunter. You know. Do we want to do Screaming Bell? Alright, I'm trying to think which maps I've actually tried. I've definitely tried Convocation a few times. Done okay on that. Kind of gotten to about the midpoint. We've done... I've done Screaming Bell a couple of times. I've gotten to the second drop down once. No, I got to the ramp leading up to it. That's right. Yeah, I've definitely been struggling to get through the market on Screaming Bell. Fort Bruxenbrucker. I've gotten to the second drop down, I think. I've gotten to the river, but not on stream. And then I actually finished it twice. When I did it, it was so funny. The first time I did this, you know what, we'll just do this and I can yap about it. And, use the actual map to give you guys some reference. I still need to tweak my graphical settings, by the way. I haven't gotten around to it, but look, it's fine. The main reason to do this, for me at least, is just to get better at the game. Because it's like, this isn't... If I go... most of what I play is like legend quick plays. That's what most people play where I am. There are some times where, like, if I start a kata run, that red thing is hateful to me. But it's helpful. It's good to see exactly where the boss trigger is. The nice thing about stuff like that is, like, you use it a couple of times and then you switch it off because you just know. That's interesting. So you can kind of come all the way up here. There's a backstabber scampering nearby. Another Ratman contraption falls silent. The backstabber is oh, he got me. Okay, it is what it is. I was expecting to die as soon as I saw Assassin with that boss trigger thing up there. I don't know how to explain. It sounds so trivial, right? I know it might sound trivial, but trust me, it's fucking with me. It's like occupying too much of my attention. we'll switch it off now because we know where it actually is. And the main reason I switched it on was because I felt, and I had, been completely freaking cheated by the AI director in Screaming Bell. It's still there. I feel like once I get the rhythm for this guy of just like dealing with multiple specials, the crossbow, or honestly even just swap to brace of pistols maybe, and a weapon that doesn't require steel crescendo, like even just the falchion maybe, just because of the simplicity of it. This red thing is 100% gonna get me killed again. I'm telling you, I promise it. There is still an assassin around here somewhere. That felt nice. Shut up. Oh, Lord. Yeah. I have to turn that freaking boss trigger thing off. But as soon as I saw the standard go down there with the assassin behind us, I knew we were kind of pooped. Standards are so, like, completely nonsense. Now, why the hell is that still there?
We must hurry. Who knows how long Braxenbrooker will hold?
Alright, my game looks like mud now for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
Bombs here.
Nice.
I hear a sneak rat. Sneak rat. That assassin will trouble us no longer. Hook rat, strike it down.
Okay. I mean, that was just me missing. The assassin, though, I don't know what to do with it. I push the assassin, I instantly swap to my range weapon, and I shoot at the spot that it's pushing, that I pushed it to. But it insta-recovers from the push and does some, like, 0-frame hitbox teleport, where it's just instantly, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I can't follow up kill assassins with my range weapon. It's complete RNG as to whether the game lets me do it. And then, if the game doesn't let me do it, odds are like 50-50 that the assassin just insta-pounces me again. Like, it'll bounce to here, and then just pounce me. And I'm done. And when they pounce that close, there is no frame data to react to. You're just pounced. That's the end of it. But yeah, I don't know, man. I legitimately don't know what to do with assassins in this game.
Fire that. Fire that. Feeble fire that. My righteousness burns.
I mean it when I say my game looks disgusting. Like, it looks like mud right now. Maybe my glasses are fogged up. Okay, that was just a miss. Oh, we're just dead because of the... We are 100% dead now. I can't do anything, man. They literally instantly go into their run animation to just run behind me. And it doesn't matter how fast and how far I kite back, I just physically cannot kite the horde.
We must sunny. Who knows how long Brooker will hold?
Oh, I forgot to put assassin on this guy. That's gonna fuck me up.
Judgment is coming, storm vermin! Die, you scum! Skaven gunner!
I'm instantly surrounded. Like, they literally teleport behind me. I just came around that corner. Like, I literally just came around that corner. Cleared the entire area of ads. I hear, "Eh!" There's a horde. I see rats in front of me. I turn around. There's instantly an entire, like, the entire choke behind me is instantly full of rats. They literally teleport behind me. I don't know what to do with this game anymore. Like, I genuinely feel like... I just don't know, man. I've watched so many people do this mission. I don't know, man.
A storm vermin! Engage with care! Bloated, bloody Blightstormer! Hook that! Strike it down! Vermin with shields incoming! Loot rat! Sack rat is no more!
I just don't get it sometimes, man. Like, it feels so RNG.
Quick, before he calls the plague winds!
I mean, what was I supposed to do about that?
The light feel no pain!
And then he doesn't die.
Oh, the scum! Some potion lends me vigor. With this shot I abjure thee! The sorcerer commands the vortex. Kill him! Let your foul winds speed your soul to damnation!
I do not know what the hell to do with this game anymore. Like, I had this so loud, I can't hear myself speak, and it genuinely feels like a Blightstormer can just appear anywhere in the map, and I'm going, literally, all I hear is... While 100 Horde Rats are literally screaming in my face.
Of armor, the clank of gears, a storm fiend, no doubt! Fall, foul abomination! Storm fiend! What blasphemy is this?
I actually just ran out of ammunition. That's cool.
That flame, they bring warp fire to the battle! I drink this from need, not desire. Fire that! A grenadier!
I can't even get the kill on the rat to get more ammunition.
Take cover! Stand back! Bomb thrown! Stand clear of the cloak! Flank the blasphemous thing! Globadier! Kill that cursed ratling before it kills me! Vile things! Look out! Foul walks over scenery! Dead, not alive! Stand clear! Those blows have foul poison! You think pain will stop me?
They insta-climb. It doesn't matter. I'm just surrounded by Horde. I can't even move. It doesn't matter how many times I push.
We must hurry. Who knows how long Braxenbrooker will hold? I shall smite thee, Storm Vermin! Watch out! Storm Vermin! Die!
Okay. I mean, that was just bad now, but I don't know what to tell you other than, like, now I genuinely feel like I can't concentrate on it. The game is so loud, it's so oppressive. Like, I know it feels like I'm just complaining, okay? But, like, I'm reacting to sensory data when I play this game, okay? That's how you play a fucking video game. You react to what you can see and what you can... Shut the fuck up, Loner. You react to what you can see and what you can hear, okay? That it becomes instinct. The instinct translates to muscle memory. That's how you play a fucking video game, okay? So I'm not just whining and saying... No, I'm saying I literally feel like my ears are being sodomized by every rat that can stand next to me and just scream in my face. That's all I hear is rats screaming in my face. I don't hear everything that I actually need to hear. So, there's a rattling gun? I don't know. Okay, I'll know when he's shooting in my face. Like, when he's shooting at me, I know when he's shooting, when he exists, okay? I don't hear crank-up sounds. I hear literally nothing. A Blightstormer is basically just whispering on the other side of the map. I'm not even, like, conscious of what build I'm on now. I'm so tilted. I don't know what to say other than, like, I feel fucking legitimately cursed when I put this game mode on stream. And yeah, I'm wiping my glasses, so... I guess I would have to put Scrounger on that Bounty Hunter build, as ridiculous as that sounds. Both of these specials just refuse to interact with me. Okay. I'm totally focus locked on the Berserker, who just honestly should not be there, but okay. The Mauler, too. I I get CC'd out of my push by the troll and then pounced by the assassin. I was having fun up until then. I mean, I genuinely was having fun. But it is what it is, you know. Look, I can't do anything about that. That's not... You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to, like, sit here and say, oh, I'm shit at the game because I shouldn't have been there. Because, like, again, why would you do this? Like, what's the point of doing this? To get better? Okay. Would you know, like, get better in what context? Like, what? You're gonna go do, like, you know, catapubs or something and be the carry? Or, you know, it's like, okay, well, if you're gonna go do catapubs, like, the whole idea of, like, oh, well, I just shouldn't have been there is non-existent. Because if you genuinely want to, like, play safe around assassins and blah, blah, blah in a pub game, then you might as well be playing true solo. You will never be with your team. In fact, you're an impediment at that point because you're not even helping. You're basically just hiding in a corner and then waiting to clutch. And I've played with people like that, and they suck. So the whole point of the game is that, like, you cover your team, which allows you to be in not necessarily optimal positions and blah, blah, blah. Like, let me put it this way. Why would you need to kite a horde if there's 4 people? Oh, I actually played that as if I do not have parry. I'm still playing it as if I do not have parry. That's fine. We can all... Okay. Like, this is the stuff that I want to get better at. Just like moment-to-moment reactions. How do I deal with the horde? How do I deal with this? How do I deal with that? The hit stun in this game is monstrous, by the way. Oh, fuck you, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, this guy is way, way, way better at the horde clear. It's not even a contest. The bounty hunter can do okay, but he lacks the stamina for the pushing, and that's just like... You need that with greatsword. You either have to kill everything before it can get on top of you. I needed a warm-up game. And even just, like, getting on the bounty... Like, everything tells you something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I tried the bounty hunter. and he feels so fragile. And it's like, okay, well, the bounty hunter wasn't easier.
See? A stone.
It could have been, though. I don't know. As I say, if I put Scrounger or Conservative Shooter on his gun, I'm yapping, so I'm instantly playing badly.
You think pain will stop me?
I thought there was a rat behind me because when I tried to walk backwards, I couldn't. Oh, I screwed up so badly with that ult. That was terrible. Oh my god, being able to push is so nice. It's very dangerous to play like this, by the way. Which is why it's fun. I don't know how to explain to you with, like, greatsword mechanics, is like... It's pure risk versus reward. Because, like, the more you can be, like, belly to belly with the horde, the more each of your shots will cleave. Man, I wanted to cry. I'm not joking. I wanted to cry. I'm okay now. I don't know what changed. I think maybe just the fact that I got back on Witch Hunter, I'm cutting some rat heads off. I feel like I'm not getting completely and hopelessly bullied. I made it I'm almost to the riverbank. Come on. This is where I was getting to, like, pretty consistently when I tried this map off stream. Admittedly, I haven't had a monster. Can you just go away, please? Thank you. Let's just pop in here. Okay. Alright. I don't know, man. It is what it is. I got a bunch of assassins in that run. It's not like I could only go forward because there were no assassins on the map. We had assassins. We had a troll. Oh no, I lost to the troll, yeah, but the troll... Honestly, the troll wasn't the problem, man. That was just, like, getting punched into a wall. And then getting pounced. It's like, eh.
Cannot hold forever. More potions over here. Sigma, healing draft. I spy a hooklet. Slay the fireman. Quickly! Ha! Strangler strangles no more. approaches. The first blow is mine. The sorcerer commands the vortex. Kill him. Tremble in fear before the sons of Sigmar and the Empire. Slay it. I walk with Sigmar.
I knew I was gonna get fucked there. But
Dying? No, I will overcome these heretics. I will. Await the further judgment, heretical one.
I can't play the game. I'm getting completely destroyed by this warp fire thrower. I can't. I'm sorry. I just... Anyway, I was gonna say, I knew I was fucked there. Sometimes the game just fucks with you. Like, this is what I'm trying to get across, is like, so much of this game is just RNG. It's like, my only option there was to just not go around that corner.
We must cut it.
Because it's like, okay, I'm not gonna make it around the corner before I get a horde, and I can't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and if I try to go around the corner and get a horde, like, I need to basically just be, like, waiting under the bridge. And then it's like, at that point, I'm like, do I even care?
It's the tougher side. A vessel of rock forged from
At that point, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to try to force my way around the corner, and it's going to be a dice roll as to, you know, whatever ambients are there and whatever specials show up.
a fire rat. Fire rat. Fire.
That fire rat was absolutely pissing me off, though. Like, I literally... There was no delay in him, like, setting up or anything.
Grenadier. Somewhere. Sneak rat is dead. Cat. Watch those globes.
And we got the same timing this time.
Vermin. Where the black rat? That's all. By Sigmar and Hammer, I judge you all. Look out! Chaos warriors! Die! The climb is your foul existence! Your vengeance is die! With this, I toast victory.
I don't... It's like... I hope that the difference, at the very least, between the way hordes move and so on, is very apparent. Like, I know no one who's watching this would have seen me play this game on my old PC.
Judgment is coming, storm vermin! That assassin will trouble us no longer. Not these blackbird bastards again! A gun rat! Slay it! Slay it now! The gunner seeks my death! Slay the fire rat! Quickly! Another rat man
But, like,
falls silent.
hordes were literally a joke on my old PC. It was like infinite number of hordes. You could just stand there in a choke and just kill them one at a time. Like, they would never really try to, like, path around you properly. They very rarely use that, like, run animation to, like, loop around you. It was just kind of like... It was, like, only, like, the first, I don't know, 10 rats were actually, like, doing anything. It was like every rat behind them was just kind of following the first 10. So you just had this kind of, like, spaghetti string horde. They were just coming at you like mooks in a kung fu movie one at a time. And honestly, not that aggressive either. Okay. We may actually just lose because of this, like, weird silent horde. Yeah, we do actually just... I can't. I'm sorry. I just... There was no sound. It was just like, horde, okay. You're completely surrounded. Have fun. Like, when I heard the initial Rockbloods jump down, I genuinely just thought, okay, that's just a handful of, like, random ambients. I just kill them and walk forward and wait for the horde at the end of the choke. Nope. It's the horde. Whatever. This... Come on, man. So how many Plague Monks is this? 5 already? 7? 8, 9? Another 5? 10? Full 9? Another... At least 12 Plague Monks. And then insta-pounced.
We must hurry. Who knows how long Braxenbrooker will hold? The storm vermin, it shall be slain. Oh, black rats. Praise Sigma, healing craft.
But yeah, as I say, the game is such a joke on an old PC. And when I say joke, I mean it's genuinely a joke. It's like, enemies will just stand in fire and gas and stuff and just die. Ads basically have, like, non-existent aggro range, so the horde pulls almost nothing with it because it just spaghetti strings into you. Ambience seem to be way less dense. Even things like... Even things like, how quickly does the warp fire thrower chase you around? How quickly does the rattling gunner chase you around? It's literally everything happens faster. Everything happens faster. Everything is more dangerous. Some enemies are so much more dangerous that, like, you just cannot play the game when they exist. Oh, we've pulled the patrol. Cool. Can't go that way. Ah, okay. I mean, I knew I was gonna lose as soon as I realized that the patrol had been pulled. I don't know how they got pulled, presumably by my ult, but whatever. It's like, that's the kind of stuff that I want to practice dealing with, though, as silly as it sounds. It's like, okay, look, when you play the game with 4 people, you might only have to kite that patrol for that long, and then your team comes and mops it up. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, whether the game, you know, the game can say, oh, well, it's like, you know, the defeat screen, whatever, I'm not that fussed about it. Like, the way I lose feels terrible sometimes just because, like, you don't feel it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't feel me pressing buttons and nothing happening. Like, you're just watching it unroll like a movie, and it's like, you know, I've watched enough people play these games myself, and then, you know, tried to play it the same way or something, and it's like, it's the mechanical frustration, I suppose. But, like, this is what I am actually here for. Not, like, dying like that. Okay. I can't. I'm sorry. The rats are actually just too good. It was like, no matter how much I dodged back, no matter what I did, there were like 4 running attacks in a row stopping me from doing anything about the warp fire thrower. The rats are too good, man. I can't do anything about it. They're better than me. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just worse. I can't do anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? They won't miss. There's not like, whatever. It doesn't matter. You, like I say, you don't feel the mechanical frustration, so you don't understand that it's like I genuinely am pressing the right buttons. But it's like the game is putting me in situations where nothing mechanically I do matters. And a lot of it genuinely does just come down to pathing. And it's just like, I can't do it. Like, Horde appears, I'm surrounded. That's the end of it. There's probably some places I can go on the map where I won't be surrounded, where there's some perfect little kiting loop. And again, I'm just going to point out, like, I don't care. I know. I can look it up. I can go look in 5. I can literally pause the stream and go look it up. I can ask Google AI to tell me where to kite a. I'm 100%. It will tell me. It will answer the question for me.
That Packmaster will trouble us no more. Stand clear! Don't float out foul poison!
And I don't care. Because, as I say, the only way you can actually use that shit in a real game is if you're in... If you're playing on a complete potato... He just stood there. But yeah, as I say, it's hard to explain. You can't understand the mechanical frustration. Where it's like... Oh, that's a Minotaur, okay. I don't even know where I would go to fight a Minotaur here. Maybe literally across the bridge. Okay, I missed my parry. I'm just probably dead here. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. I can't do much about that. I'm sorry. I'm not good enough player that I can, like, perfectly dodge dance the boss while I have the audio-visual distortion of gun rats shooting at me and damage being taken and all that. Particularly when it's like, you know, it's like, I'll be real with you, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't have perfect muscle memory, like, to solo dodge dance a Minotaur with a great sword on that part of the map. You know what I'm saying? It's like, one of the things with all of these games, any kind of, like, game that's based on, like, reactions and... Okay. Okay. You know what? I need to shut up. I'm tunnel visioning so badly and it's getting me completely shit on and then I'm feeling crappy about it and then... Oh, okay. But yeah, then I'm feeling shitty about it, and then it's making me play worse, and blah, blah, blah. But it's nice sometimes to just, like, be streaming so that I can, like, break down these... Okay, where did they come from? Someone like to explain where they came from? Nope. I'm sorry, I can't. Like, they just teleport behind me. They just teleported behind me. I can't do anything about it, man. It's this map, very specifically. Which sucks, because I like this map. I think I might have to genuinely just swap to Screaming Bell or something. Because, like, it genuinely feels like RNG as to whether I can even get across that bridge. Because anywhere on this bridge, it just genuinely feels like a random-ass unarmored horde can just appear. There's no, like, they don't path behind me. They're not, like, you know, appearing at a spawn point and pathing behind me. They're just teleporting onto the map behind me. I'm just instantly surrounded. Horde sound surrounded.
A potion stash. Fire that. The fire that dies. Bastard. What's that flaming hook? That fat bastard will trouble us no more.
Oh my lord, I fucked that up so badly. Oh look, Horde, and I'm surrounded. Alright. I killed the first Horde. I feel okay. I can wrap this stream up after this one, whatever happens. Man, I've had some rough games. It has felt that. I'm not joking. When I first started this stream, I don't know what it was. I legitimately wanted to cry. Like, I felt like crying. I'm a 42-year-old man. This video game made me want to cry. The rats made me want to cry. That said, it does say something for the game though, doesn't it? You know? Not every game can make you want to cry. Especially a PvE game. I mean, they might with the story, but I mean with, like, just how much the gameplay hurts you. Like, it hurts me, man. It's so bad. Because it feels like you can play so well for so long, and then just, like, the game just drops a cartoon anvil on your head. And you just die. And you're like, okay, and it doesn't matter what buttons you press, you just die. Anyway. I've been, like, whining and crying and coping in the stream, but at least I admit it. You know what I mean? Some people whine and cry and cope and they don't admit that that's what they're doing. Like, I'll admit it, okay? There may be some... Okay? I knew I was gonna die to that assassin. That's all I wanted to do. All I wanted to do was reposition... Can in the game please not be this loud? It's fucking with me. All I wanted to do there was reposition and, you know what I'm saying? Not have, like, a bunch of horde in my face while dealing with the assassin. But it took me so long to deal with the warp fire thrower that I just couldn't. And I felt like... I felt like my crosshair was on target there, but whatever.
An apothecary's wares, ours for the taking. Die! Loot rat! The sacklet will run no more. Strike it down! That Packmaster will trouble us no more. Hot back! The banner must fall! The Packmaster is slain! Hold your tongues! Flag bearer! The heretic banner is no more! Die, you scum! I unleash black powder. A glamour. Light stealer wing. Protect now.
I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at fighting beastmen hordes, but it really is positional. And now we have a chaos spawn. I'll go across the bridge to fight it.
Quiet. I hear a chaos spawn.
I press dodge. I swear on God I press dodge. Okay, through the floor. I couldn't dodge back far enough because I had to stop to get the witch. I just lose. Oh well. Honestly, mechanically, I felt like as soon as I wasn't getting like random phantom shots through the floor and shit like that, mechanically, I felt like I played just fine against this one. I just can't do anything about the leech. I should have just tried to dodge the leech while fighting the spawn rather than trying to shoot it. But it is what it is, like I said. Part of the reason to do this is just genuinely to get better at things like that. And it's like, yeah, look, I can go to creature spawner and practice just 1v1ing a spawn, and it's like, do you know how useful that is in reality? It's not very useful. Because, as you just saw, the reality of the gameplay when you have, all these like different positionings, corners, spots where you're trying to high ground, low ground transitions, specials jumping in, random ambience getting pulled in, all this, like, you're never going to be able to just like take, oh, well, look, like, I mean, I know how to dodge dance a spawn. As you saw, once we got onto the level ground, I was just fine. The mechanics of it are simple. It's like, okay, bait out the overhead or bait out the grab and dodge back. But the grab has a lot of range. There are situations where it's like you're too close to the spawn when he goes to dodge. If you don't have extra dodge range, if you don't have this, if you don't have that, he'll just grab you anyway. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, you need to already be moving back. And if there's something that prevents you from doing that, like you get hit by a random ambient, because hit stun slows you down in this game, there you go. You're cooked. You're done. The spawn's going to grab you. There's nothing you can do about it. It's like I say, you don't feel the mechanical frustration of like, I am pressing the button, but nothing is happening. Like, I'm pressing the button that will like save my life, and I'm not allowed to use that button because, as I say, this game has a lot of let me put it this way. This game it is extremely mechanically oppressive. Like, the number of things that can interfere with your inputs in this game. You know what? Let's actually just try fucking with the spawns by leaving the gas rat alive. I don't mind trying stuff like that, but I would, look, when I say it's like cheese, look, cheese wins games, cheese is great, okay? If you can ever cheese a victory, like, blocking is cheese, moving is cheese. Okay. Hit stun from the overhead. I can't do anything. as I was saying, this game is very mechanically oppressive in the sense that, like, a lot of what you do influences your mechanics. So you have things like, there's just ground that's just, you randomly move slower on this ground, you randomly like get stuck on this tile, blah 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 blah. But also, like, you can't, the abrasive pistols is one of the best weapons in the game for like not having like just random stupid crosshair bloom. But even then, you can see when I move, my crosshair widens very slightly. If I kneel down, it widens very slightly. If I use this, it widens slightly, and if I kneel down, it narrows again. So it's you would see it more on a weapon like the handgun or the particularly the repeater, or even the crossbows, blah blah blah. Like here, I can show you the crossbow. You'll see exactly what I mean. So see how it's very wide, and then it narrows down, and then it narrows more, or it narrows more if you kneel down, a little bit more if you kneel down. Like, so your movement interferes with like the spread and placement of your weapon, but also any form of damage you take, even if it's just tick damage from a gas rat, or tick damage from a even if it's just tick damage from a gas rat, one poke from a random mob will give you massive crosshair bloom. It also massively slows you down and fucks, like, it basically gives you like massive input lag. It feels hideous to play around stuff like that. It's like you won't see it when you're actually playing the game. But then there's also things like overhead stun that just physically stops you doing anything for a certain amount. Like, it's a full hard CC on the player. Like, even if you block it, the block stun, stuff like that. So there's all these mechanics in this game where it's like, it's not just a question of like, can I avoid the damage? It's, can I retain control of my player so that I can do the things I need to do, mostly dealing with disablers and stuff like that, so that I don't die. And as I say, it's one of those things, it's like, the mechanics are about avoiding the mechanical things, if you see what I mean. The mechanics are like, very much comes down to like positioning and where you stand. But when I was saying like, I don't want to use cheese. Look, again, it's one of those things, like, if you want to win by any means necessary, that's fine. If your goal when you do a map is to see the victory screen, cool, okay? I don't care about the victory screen. Like, what? I'm going to farm red dust, okay? Sure, I need it so badly. It's like, if I want to go farm red dust, I can go, like, I'm in modded realm, I don't get any progression or anything anyway. But even if I'm in official realm, there's no reason for me to grind this game anymore. Like, you only need one, like, I have multiple reds of the weapons that I like, just so I don't have to, like, re-roll them mission to mission, or re-roll them to put them on different builds and different characters. And, that just comes of, like, doing random quick plays, doing this, doing that. I have hundreds of chests that I haven't opened. The loot and all that sort of stuff is irrelevant. The point is, like, the pleasure of, like, engaging mechanically with the game and, trying to have success in the combats. And the thing is, as I say, is one of the best ways to ensure success is through, okay, I'm going to play like this, right? It's like, step one is I run as fast as possible. I use movement tech on my weapon, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Okay? And I run to here, and I kill all the ambients in the way. And now here, I shoot ambient, pull aggro, kill them on the thing. Now I run to here. Okay, there's a horde. I come back, I fight. There's a drop down. The enemies have to climb. Now I kite. I come back around. Ooh, there's a drop down. I kite. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there is a meta to how you play maps like that. And you can go look it up. It's like there are holes, very specific and defined spots where it's like your whole gameplay loop is like you want to get to this position, this hold spot. It's like I can show you on something like Righteous Stand or Screaming Bell where it's like there's a very specific position that you want to get to where you have this perfect like loop and kiting path that allows you to sustain any amount of aggro in that location through this like, simple thing of like, let's say here, okay, so like here is a perfect example. The horde comes from there, the horde comes from there, the horde mills around in there, and but they're all going to have to come up, and they're all going to have to come up these stairs. But if I start to get overwhelmed on the stairs, I can drop down. Now the horde has to climb, which causes them to stop moving for just like a second or two. And now it's like, okay, now I can like push or cut my way back up to like this stair. Okay, and now, I can drop that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a perfect example, but it's kind of an example of what I'm saying. Or it's like, then you can climb up here and you can do this. So it's like you have these spots set up with all these like predetermined, understood spots where it's like, okay, I'm going to path here, I'm going to go there. Now, that's good. That's the way to play if you want to win the map. And there might be a time when I'm going to go do that because I'm going to just get pissed off about the idea of like, I've still not gotten a win on this map or that map. So there'll probably be a time when I may do that, where actually winning the map is what's important to me. But the reason for me to do it is genuinely just to see, like, can I kill this mixed horde, this number of elites, that number of elites? Can I deal with the horde can I deal with the patrol and the horde with this resource, with that resource? It's all about like limit testing my mechanics, limit testing my build, playing the game until I lose, until it drops an anvil on my head, basically, and seeing how much I can sustain. But the point is to try to sustain the situations in a way that's not completely controlled, where it's like, okay, my positioning when the horde comes might only be determined by like where I can cut my way to. It's not necessarily like, okay, I'm always going to be in this spot, I'm always going to be in that spot. Because as I say, in a real game, you're not always going to be anywhere. And if you play with that mentality, and like if you were to play with pubs and have that mentality of like, I'm always going to be in this spot, I'm always going to be on that spot, I don't care when my team plays, like you're going to be a horrible teammate. And people are legitimately going to end up like, not wanting to play with you. I play with people like that. I used to. I have about 2 or 3 of them on my block list. People who like genuinely play. They will play pub legends like they're playing true solos. They always play a character like a handmaiden or something like that. They're never with the team. They always come in to try to like clutch. You know what I'm saying? They would rather like, full reset, a whole drop down, kiting a monster, kiting this, kiting that, like, to try to, like, pick everyone up and, rather than, like, try to kill anything, try to actually fight with the team, they pick everyone up and they just instantly leave again and immediately start kiting again like they're going to pick everyone up again. And it's just like, I don't think that's a very successful way to play, to be completely honest. In fact, as I say, one of the reasons why the people like that, I have them on my block list, is because one of them in particular, handmaiden player, and I can tell you about this guy, was literally, we could not win with this guy in our team. We could win with a bot, but we couldn't win with this guy. This guy who was this clutch player, who knew all the kiting paths, who was so good at clutching up and getting triple reses and blah, blah, blah. We couldn't win. We did the same map, not even a particularly hard map. Which one was it? It was... it was this one. Literally, it was this map, just on Legend, with a full 4 stack of human beings. The 3 of us, with a bot, were doing all of our Legend quick plays, and being completely fine with it. We were winning. I mean, we'll losing the occasional map, because I think one of us was new. I'm always goofing around and stuff like that. Anyway, so we lost a couple, but we get to this map with this guy we couldn't. We tried it like this because we wanted to get like revenge on the map. You replay the same map. I think we did it 3 or 4 times, and we lost every single time. And every single time it was like he was clutching up, and it looked like he was clutching and so on. But it was like he was never like he legitimately he just ran in front of the team nonstop, and then occasionally would just kite unsustainable amounts of aggro back, but like was always alive. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, I don't know, man. I don't like playing with people who don't try to like hold space with their team and stuff like that. Like the number of times I will die in a pub game because like, let's say there's a choke, there's just pure unarmored trash here, and I'm here in the choke, and I'm like, okay, let's, we hold the choke, and then something like an iron breaker comes back through the choke and like dodge pulls a bunch of like armored aggro through the choke past my hitbox and like 6-storm them and just run me over. And it's like, you're a fucking iron breaker and we're standing in a doorway and I'm a witch hunter captain and there's 2 of us. And if you literally just stood in the doorway with me, we'd just kill everything. But instead, you, the tank, retreat behind me. I die because you refuse to hold space. And you think you're a clutch player because you're the last person alive. When it's like, you're the fucking tank and your job is to be on the front line holding space and pulling aggro. And you're actually retreating into the back line and getting your team killed because you're pulling aggro through your team. Because you're kiting instead of actually holding space. And it's like, it's like, again, we're not talking about like kiting a patrol or 6 Chaos Warriors or, you know what I'm saying? It's like stuff that just, you could just stand there and do this as Ironbreaker and be fine. It's like, anyway, basically, I understand that that's how you succeed when you play on your own. If you actually want to get to that win screen, rather than, just sort of like enjoy the kind of pleasure of playing the game. And that's fine. But as I say, I want to practice playing in a way that, from my mindset, to me, makes me feel like I am helping my team and, you know what I'm saying, being useful and being valuable. That's one of the reasons why, I'm not going to switch to something like, a true solo dedicated type build like a Shade or even something like a Flens build or something, because it's like, that's not how I play. What's the point of limit testing a build that I don't play? It's complete waste of time. Similarly, it's like, okay, I know I can switch to like the Rapier and Flens and just like have such an easier time. Because you just go like this and stuff just dies. And even elites will just randomly fall over because you're just crit fishing on their head. And you have all this extra block, plus, light attacks from the block. Like, this thing can block like 4 overheads. It's crazy how much block it has. It's got like insane dodge distance, like, you just yeet yourself across the map. Look at that. It's crazy. Half stamina push attacks, which, if you have Castaway, like, you can just push hard, like, for days. I'm pretty sure this push attack has the lines in trade or heavy lines in trade, whatever. It has a crap ton of cleave. Even if the cleave gets to the point where it doesn't do damage, it's still proccing Flens on everything. So, like, it's just super strong. But I don't enjoy it. I feel like I have a toothpick for a weapon when I play with a rapier, and it's not satisfying. Anyway, I'm just yapping because I need to go relax and freaking take a Valium or something, and I don't know. But I'm glad. I feel like we played pretty well. Not much luck as far as actually getting through the maps are concerned, but look, I know Fort Braxton Brooker is a hideous map, and, it is what it is.
My thing is, I genuinely want to try all different maps and all different, you know what I mean? So tomorrow maybe we'll work on some like Righteous Stand. What I should probably do is just like have an idea of like one map and then like a backup map. So if I feel like I'm getting like really abused on one, I can just kind of bounce between them a little bit. But yeah, I don't know, man. I got tilted today, and like the rats made me want to cry. I don't. That's all I can say. I wanted. There was a point in this game, and it's not like I'm not crying because of some. You know what I mean? It's purely because of the game. The game made me want to cry. The rats made me want to cry. I didn't. I was tough, because I'm a grown ass man. I don't get. I'm not going to start crying because of rats, but I wanted to. It felt really bad. But then we had some really nice moments, some really high highs. So yeah, anyway, I'm yapping. We're going to end. I'm kind of tempted to do one more just to kind of. Because I yapped so much, I feel like I should. But I'm not going to. Because I need to chill. I need to relax. Have something to eat or something. Anyway. I might be back later. We'll see. I'll definitely be back tomorrow.